YouTube, what is going on? It is your boy Pump Not back again with another video. And in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at all of my settings, and this includes everything from controller, graphics, audio. I'm going to be showing you everything in between that as well. So this video is for people that are maybe struggling to find their settings or their, the right settings for them. These are just my opinion and my recommendations, obviously. Whatever's best for you, go ahead and go with that. This video is also for my friends that always ask me for my settings. These are my settings. So these are gonna probably be my settings for the entirety of Warzone 2 as well, unless anything drastic changes. So let's go ahead and hop right into it, starting with the controller settings. I'm just gonna be scrolling through these. Pause the video at any point if you feel like you need to check those out. And we're just gonna be talking about the highlights. So biggest thing on my controller settings that I could recommend to you guys is to have your controller vibration off and to also have your ADS sensitivity multiplier either at a 0.9 or a 0.85, 0.8, something in between that 0.8 and 0.9 range. Here's my sensitivity multipliers, and I'll also show you my vertical aim axis. Nothing crazy over there, nothing special. Like I said, pause the video at any point. Let's go and hop into the advanced. And this is something I'm also going to mention on this page. I do play on default aim assist type instead of Black Ops. A lot of people play on Black Ops. I do not. I do not prefer that Black Ops style of aiming. So I play on default with dynamic aim response curve type. And like I said, go ahead and pause the video if you feel like you need to take a look at these in longer, more in depth, because these are kind of, this is a lot of settings. So if you have not seen my automatic sprint video that I made, I really do recommend you guys go check that out, because that had a lot of good information in it that you need to know for this year, because I did make the switch from automatic tactical sprint to automatic sprint. And if you're wondering why, then go check out that video, really good one. Let's go ahead and get into the graphics settings. We've already gone over controller settings because I do play on controller, like I said. So graphics. I play on full screen borderless because I like to be able to multi-manage either, whether it's my stream, music, anything really. I just like to have full screen borderless. And, that's pretty much opinion based, but the rest of these things you would want to pay attention for and have these turned off or on, whatever I have over here. Let's go ahead and jump into quality. And for this, if you have not seen my how to make your gold camo look better, I'm going to be showing you guys again in this game, the setting that I have turned on to make your camos look a lot better too. Now this is something I've been recently messing with, the Fidelity FX Cast. Now I know it says for AMD graphics cards. Let me tell you guys, this setting makes your game look so much better. I was not a believer at first, but after messing around with it off and then on, I think that it is a great setting. You should have that turned on. I do play on Filmic SMA T2X with normal anti-aliasing quality. You also want to make sure that you turn your render res up to 100. I've been seeing too many times, a lot of my friends even, they will just be playing on like 30 or 40 render res because that's what it comes on by default. And so you really want to make sure that your render res is up at 100 so that your game looks how it should. And again, like I said, pause the video at any point if you feel like you need to go ahead and check any of these out in depth. The two settings that I have on for the camos is going to be shader quality. You need to turn your shader quality to high if you want your camos to look really crisp and clean in game and not like a block of cheese like it did look previously. So this setting does come on, by the way. I turned it off because obviously, you want the most frames, most FPS. You do lose about 4 to 5 frames with this setting, plus the screen space reflections that we'll take a look at here in a second. But let's just keep on going down. Do have on-demand texture streaming on. Turn this off if you don't have good internet or Ethernet connection. Anything else that I feel like I need to mention in this part? Nope. Just go ahead and turn your settings to what I have. I'm telling you guys, this is the best settings for Modern Warfare 2. The only other setting that you need to have on high really is a screen space reflections. And this is because it's going to make your guns look so much better in game. It makes your camos look so good on your gun. I promise you guys, it's going to be worth losing that 5 FPS. Other than that though, I do not play with on plus boost. I believe it hurts your frames by about 5%. So NVIDIA reflex low latency just on for me. Make sure you also have film grain set to 0. If you have it turned up all the way like this, it's going to look really grainy and you're not going to like that. So moving on to view, have my FOV set to 115. I'll probably turn that down a little bit in Warzone because I like to be a little bit more precise where it is a bigger map. Affected ADS field of view. And like I said, the rest of this is pretty much standard. I play on wide. I know a lot of people like narrow more. I like, and just got used to, I should say, wide and prefer it. So that's what I'm going to be playing on. And now my audio settings, guys, now keep in mind, these are probably not the best competitive settings because I do play pubs for the most part. And, you know, I mess around a little bit with some competitive. And when I do, I'm probably playing at around 48. But when I'm not playing competitively and when I'm just taking the game kind of pub, sitting back and relaxing, playing and getting camos, I play on 12. So those are the two settings that I'm going to have for audio. Now, obviously, these are kind of be, you know, mostly opinion and how loud you want your game. If you want to be able to sound whore people, then crank that general volume or that master volume all the way up. But for the most part, guys, these are my settings. And I know that I had some people asking about what my settings were, or, you know, what my graphic settings were, because my game does look pretty good. And these are my graphics. These are my controller, my audio settings. I'll even walk you through my interface real quick just to make sure that we're all on the same page. If you are looking for the reason for the FPS and the latency up in the top left, I know a lot of people are. Make sure your minimap is on square, by the way, guys. That's something that I don't think it comes on by standard. So make sure you do have it on square. It gives you more area to be able to look at on the map. So the one thing to give you the FPS counter, this latency counter that I have up in the top left, is going to be your telemetry. So you're going to make sure that you have this on custom, and then it's going to take you in and let you kind of like mess with each one that you want. You can see if I have all on, you can see it change at the top there. I have mine set to custom, and I only want it to show my FPS and my ping, so that is what I have that set on. And these are my settings, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you drop a like, comment down below, and subscribe. And we'll see you guys in the next one. I appreciate you guys for all the love and support you've been giving me. It's motivating me to continue to make videos. So I am excited for Modern Warfare 2 and the future for Warzone 2 and DMZ as well. So really do appreciate you guys. Looking forward to it, and thank you again. Peace.